Today, now going over to the business blunder of the day, you have Family Dollar paying a fine for rat-infested warehouses. And spoiler alert, they were not little fun, cute, stuffed Mickey Mouse toys. They were in fact the bad types of rats. Now, this comes to us thanks to Jonathan Limehouse at USA Today, and they say, quote, Family Dollar rat-infested warehouse damaged products lead to a $41.6 million fine. Which is preposterously high to say the least. You couldn't pay $18 for a Terminator. Granted, our Schwarzenegger's bill is probably much higher than that. You might have to get an off-brand one and get an Exterminator, but nevertheless, that would work too. Now, it looks like this fine is for storing food, cosmetics, drugs, and medical devices in rat-infested warehouses in Arkansas for years, this according to recent court records. Now, they noted that Dollar Tree-owned discount chain took a plea agreement last week on Monday in the Eastern District of Arkansas after being charged with one misdemeanor count of debasing FDA-regulated products by holding them in unsanitary conditions, according again to the court documents. They note that by accepting the plea, the company admitted to shipping products until January 2022 from its Arkansas distribution center, where FDA found evidence of live rodents, dead decaying rodents, rodent feces, and urine, and also evidence of gnawing and nesting. Now, they also know that a fumigation of the facility resulted in the extermination of, oh my gosh, this is a lot of rats. Almost as much as the ones in D.C. Political pun. But nevertheless, they exterminated 1,270 rats. Which, oh my gosh, at what point do you just tear down a warehouse and start from scratch? Now, when asked for comment, you had Dollar Tree Chairman and CEO Rick Dreeling saying, quote, having reached a full resolution with the Department of Justice, we are continuing to move forward on our business transformation, safety procedures, and compliance initiatives, unquote. He continued saying, quote, when I joined Dollar Tree's board of directors in March 2022, I was very disappointed to learn about these unacceptable issues at one of Family Dollar's facilities. Since that time, and even more directly as I am assumed the role of CEO, we have worked diligently to help Family Dollar resolve this historic matter and significantly enhance our policies, procedures, and physical facilities to ensure it's not repeated, unquote. Now it looks like the pest problems were first discovered in 2020. And the downside is, well, I guess the upside is if you're in Texas, it didn't affect their supply chain that affect your stores. Now, they know that the warehouse had shipped to more than 400 Family Dollar stores in Alabama, Missouri, Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, and Tennessee. Now, they also note that certain stores even reported receiving rodents and rodent damaged products through deliveries from the distribution center by the end of 2020, according to the documents. So, not great news to say the least, especially because, again, some of these things are medical devices, some of these things are actual drugs and pharmaceuticals that people need. And again, I mean, they're working with razor-thin margins for a lot of these products. They're going to sell a lot of products to make up for this lost revenue. Again, it's $41.6 million for that fine. Again, they're still a multi-billion-dollar company, but still, that's not going to be happy for the shareholders. That's not going to be happy for employees. And again, it's not going to be good for the brand. Because again, it's always kind of cliche. They have products in the aisles. It's usually a little disorganized. But, I mean, there's certain things that people really don't like to tolerate. And having bad cosmetics, well, I guess in this case, pun rightly intended, some of the cosmetics were hit as well with rats. But unsanitary conditions and all those devices being damaged, that brand damage is going to hurt them quite a little bit. Now, granted, there's only really one other competitor, Dollar General, but nevertheless, damaging a brand as well as getting to the point where you have a $41.6 million fine, that certainly has to be the business blunder of the day. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, I'm trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, leave me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how to make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.